Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Cities and Coffee with actually a lot less coffee because I forgot. Oops. But anyways, welcome back. I have a bottle of water if that counts, so I mean that's something, right? So I just had it paused because it takes forever to load in, so I just kind of had it like, I loaded it a little bit before I'm ready to record and kind of just forgot to unpause it there. Probably should just let it go and gather a lot of money, but so this seems to be doing its thing over here, pretty well. It's not the prettiest thing ever, which maybe I'll move it over here at some point because it would make more sense and turn that to an actual pretty lake. But yeah, as it is, we can actually relocate some of these things. So this was producing 8 over here. We can also produce 8 over here, which is great. And then we can start kind of expanding our tiny village area. And then this does, for now, it seems to be working. So I mean, if it seems like it's going to be fun, might as well move the rest over here, I guess. It's going to make that fill up obviously quite a bit quicker now. But I'm curious to see what actually happens with it. I don't know if it's going to just like start overflowing and poo's going to be everywhere or not, but we'll find out. Okay, why is this? Oh, is our water availability bad? Oh, we don't have power. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. There we go. That should fix that. Yes. Okay, and we probably could go ahead and do this, connect it to the main bit for now because it's not even connected to there. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to go and take this one out over there. Because if it floods, it's gonna flood, and we'll figure out how to fix it when that time comes. So let's go ahead and, I forget to do this every time, but let's go ahead and get that where it needs to be. All good. A little bit of ambient light, a little bit of global light, weather off, beautiful. Alright, so let's not do that. So I guess, yeah, hopefully we'll hit 7,500 people today, citizens and such. I guess the only way to start that is to keep building, which we will do now. And I might relocate this as well. So it's producing 18 there. Seems to be about the best spot for it though, which is awkward. Right there seems to be okay too. It's a little out of the way, but still kind of affecting what I'm going for. I guess we don't really need it, in all honesty. Like we're producing a lot right now, so I don't think it's necessarily needed. And one thing I want to do, just to make this look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, is I'm just going to do this, so we have a way connected over there. And then this, so we have a way connected here. And then we can just delete these lines here. Like it's just lines and not row when you hold down. So is that still all fine and dandy? I think it is. Yes. Okay, so that looks a fair bit better, obviously. And we can go ahead and mess with the tiny village a bit more. Does this make noise? It does, but that's fun because we can just build commercial through here, which I have ideas of how I want to do that. I mentioned last time wanting to try the old promenade, this here, because it is zonable. So I want to see maybe about doing something. Let me turn off this, just so I have some freedom. Just something sort of, yes, like this, going along this, sort of like back and forth. Because then it'll resemble a, you know, more proper sort of promenade as well. Nice and wavy, which makes it look good, of course. And I can bring it down to there. And we'll hook it up right about here. Because that's far enough away from these other ones where I'm not going to really be worrying about it, luckily. So that's perfect. This will just become more room for housing shortly. This is that blocked off? Right? It's because that's technically where the landfill is still, technically, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if I kind of wiggle it, it'll... There we go. Kind of resets it a bit. Have a... Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Alright. All is well. So we got that, which is a nice little thing. And we're going to try to, like I've said before, move this tiny house village to be more bike-friendly. And to kind of avoid anything... I didn't realize that wasn't out that way. That's kind of sad. You know, remove anything that might be too vehicular, I guess we could say. So what we're going to do is we're going to enact some policies here. So encourage biking. Well, that's a definite. And electric cars, 2 vehicles per week. But that's saying that they have to move over. I don't really want to make them have to. Although, I mean, it could be something. Also, I didn't realize this. Industrial buildings need to filter their waste, making them to pollute the ground a lot less. That could be actually useful to do. Maybe I'll switch them over. I'll see what happens. I'm not sure what will happen. But the real hope is just that they'll, you know, start, you know, driving instead. Or backing instead, rather. Let's see if we have... Cause obviously, we can make this area look a little nicer now if we felt like it. Because we have some pretty good roads. So that's a one-way. What's this? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So yeah, we're using just a single lane right now. This has bike lanes on it, which that might be, you know, a good idea to, you know, if we're doing all this, it might be good to go ahead and build that in. I realize it's taking away some of our buildings, but that's not a problem because we can always replace those. Then this place will be better suited. And I want to replace that accidentally changed. There we go. So there we are. And we're going to get some medical places. Should we go straight for a big medical area? I kind of want to have its own little split. Oh, geez. Okay. Now we know. It is a problem. Okay. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Let's take this time to, while we're paused, to go ahead and buy space down here. And then let's just move this on down. Okay. Wow. I mean, I guess I should have saw that coming, but I was like, maybe it'll just, you know, level itself out and everything will be fine. But instead, this is going to be like the flood of poop. I'm literally about to flood my entire city in feces, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and connect that up. Okay, so we'll be okay, hopefully. It is probably going to reach the city, unless it kind of dissipates here. Which, you know, it's okay. It could be worse. Maybe if I just do like a little damage control here by, you know, let's raise that up. You know, that's fun. Oh boy, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? It was expected, but it was pretty bad. But yeah, what I was saying is I kind of want to build a proper like medical area instead of it just being like throughout. So I think for now we'll continue with our little bits just here. Which I'm wondering if, yeah, this might just be because there's no like proper coverage to get in. But we'll go ahead and do like a place here because it's going to be needed, of course. And we'll probably go ahead and do another cemetery just because I think it is around about time. Around about time, nice. And we could just pop it down here. Because, you know, that's kind of a good spot we can build around and make it look nice again. And it'll be fun. I promise. Alright, so we do just like before, starting to build old houses. And make sure that we actually have this covered. I didn't look at that, but okay. Thankfully, previous me wanted to make sure that was fine. Oh, I have done a number to that, haven't I? Oh boy. So yeah, what's the issue here? Are we just like, are we all dying? I think we're all dying, aren't we? That's fine. It's fine. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna want a bunch of, this entire area basically is going to be commercial. Take as much as that we can, just to kind of, it'll block the vision a bit, is what I'm kind of getting at there. Block the vision of the nastiness. So we can do something like that. And maybe when we get offices, we can fill in the spaces between. Because, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have some offices on the promenade and everything as well. And one thing I am going to do is I am going to put up some flood walls shortly. Because I think that would probably be a wise idea. But we'll do that momentarily here. What was before I'm going to, oh, just mint.com trying to tell me stuff cool. Just very aggressive about it. We'll put some stuff here, even though I think I'll be kind of maneuvering around that anyways. Okay, so we got the houses coming in perfectly. We'll do the same here. We got the buses are being used very heavily, which is nice to see. Yeah, the trucks and stuff are still making their way in here, which is great. So we can go ahead, keep up with what we're doing here. This is definitely a little bit more meticulous, but it's part of it. And there's a lot of people barking, which is really nice to see, because I'm sure that helps with the health of them as well. And also, it's just going to help with traffic tenfold, I'm sure. Which I guess we're going to have some people living on the promenade, because I've already started it, so why not? Why not continue? Make that a little 4x house, I guess. We'll leave a little space between the old bus stop and people. I like how that place literally just got built and now it's on fire. Sounds about right. Alright, and then I'm gonna put this in just fine and dandy, and then that should fill in a bit. Everything seems to be going alright with traffic. This seems to be working like fantastically. I know it's probably going to mess up at some point, but for now I couldn't be happier about it. And I know this is going to get really busy at some point, but I'm going to keep it as is for now, just to save some money as we, you know, we're just building into new things. But luckily for now, everything's been good. So we'll go ahead and... Can I not? No, that's weird. Was that a 4-lane that I had in there? I think it was. Oh no, it's one with the turning lane. Which is fine. We'll keep it like that for now. Oh, so they're having to go and turn, I see. Which I mean, that's probably going to be the best thing for now anyways, because it's going to be mostly people just barking and stuff like that, so it's not really a problem. Alright, so let's try to get some happiness in here, which is going to be in the way of parks. I think a botanical garden is pretty good to have. And I think it would kind of... I mean, I think it would be pretty good to have like in this area somewhere. Maybe here? Would it be better to have it... I don't think it hurts to have maybe like here or anywhere really. Because we do want to increase the happiness of our people. But I think here is kind of nice because it's got space and I can make it all nice and fancy and all that. And we'll, obviously that needs to be connected to a park, but, or to electric. But I think if I do that, it should be, yeah, there we go. And then I can make that all nice again. Alright, so this is starting to back up. It's the people coming out of this trying to loop back around, it seems. Or maybe it's people coming out of here to loop around. But it's not that bad. Not enough for me to worry just yet. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Because it seems to be moving alright for now. Once it starts backing up a bit too much, I'll fix it. But I think right now we're okay. Just trying to make sure like everything's sort of running as smoothly as it can to a degree. So that should be fine. Our businesses have come back for the most part because I think we've got the people actually living there to make that easy. And one thing that probably, you know, we'll be used in the future is the metro. But I don't know when we unlock the metro. That's... Oh, okay, wow, we're very, very close to all of that stuff, which is fantastic, actually. So that's going to be really good when we hit that. And our water availability is quite low, I just noticed. Which we'll go ahead and just pop it down there. I put it there so it would block the stations, but I didn't quite realize how large the stations were. I didn't quite imagine it to be that large. That's fun, though. But that seems to be really, like, you know, quite nice and everything, so I think it should be good. Maybe I will put some housing along here for now, just so it's, you know, staying sort of busy. Keep it, you know, having stuff. There we go. Beautiful. There we are. There we go. Actually, that's probably a bad idea to have them here. I didn't think about that because the stations, obviously. So I might have to take those away. Because undoubtedly that'll lead to like sickness and complaints and all that. Oh, I think I just deleted that voice. Yeah, I did. So I need to take a few of those away. I think probably that might be far enough out. I don't know. I'll take those two away just in case. And put that back. Oops. Alright. So I guess that's fine for now. The next thing I'll do is, because I do want more ways to get into this, obviously, we'll go ahead and build some pathways, which can literally just be as simple as doing that. Let me go ahead and switch to this. I'll switch back to this because it actually can be useful right now. There we go. That's fine. When I add stuff to it, it won't hurt it. I know it'll look better. One thing I do want to do, so take that away. This should be all good to build here, I think. Yep. And I'd like to go ahead and sort of just connect that to there. And then connect this here. So just nice accessible paths all the way through. And then we can even do this. So there we are. And I believe I have a thing. I've not used it yet, but I can make crosswalks anywhere. So I could even do one there if I like decided it would be best. But obviously, you know, it's causing traffic, so we're not going to do that. But they can just walk down to here and cross if need be, and they have to yield to them. So that's, yeah, it's backing up, but it's not bad, I don't think. Not enough for me to be doing anything about it just yet. I think it's still solely for the purpose of that's the only way there, and there's a lot of jobs there. Which maybe that means that I need other ways in, which is very likely the case. So, trying to think of the best way to do so. Because I could just, you know, Could tunnel it. That's pretty, like a, you know, pretty easy way. Maybe come up like here onto this.
Something about the flute that just makes you want a cup of tea. Kick back, relax.
Don't know.
Spend the better part of a decade learning to play.
Could just like bring it literally off this bit and then into there, but maybe they'll make it too busy.
Only I had the time.
And maybe like too long of a road.
Now, let's play another recording.
I mean, I guess I can try it because it's a very direct route. Just be like the industry route. So something like that maybe. That might be a bit of a push, but I'm curious if it does anything to help, because that technically is a shorter route. So they may begin. I see a couple of cars taking it. So where is like this truck going? Where's it going? So yeah, it's still going to the factories, but maybe it'll just take a second for that to be able to be used. Possibly. Who knows? I feel like that whole thing of just wanting to build the industry over here may have actually been wiser, and make it, you know, like super sort of like, I guess, busy there instead, and build with big lanes, which I may very well do. It's still possible. I mean, it looks bad enough over here already, so I might as well. Alright, I think I'm going to do that actually. I've got the money, so it's not like it's a problem. I'm going to build with some pretty, I guess pretty big roads would be good. Maybe the best roads to be used would just be a plain old 6-lane. Because, I mean, it is this, after all, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. We'll go ahead and put that on. So, I guess first things first is we need to figure out where this is going to come from. So let's go and start deleting. I'm not going to build this myself. I'm just going to use whatever it is. This one's usually just, it's good. And you don't really have to do much of anything, so it tends to work out just fine. I'm going to bring it over slightly because I don't really want to be messing with deleting much of my stuff. So I'll do it like that, and then I'll just go back and these roads. There we are. Then we'll go ahead and, it's the 3-lane highway, I believe. So, I realize that's a weird corner, but I can fix it, so. There we are. Actually, maybe I do need that off again. It allows you to kind of get that a little bit tighter, I feel. I don't like that little kink. There we go. It's not beautiful, but it works, and that's the main thing. There we are, and that works exactly the same as before. And then this will be all good as well, I believe. I'll bring it out just slightly that way, and then it can go back the other. And then it'll sort of be just following in the same footsteps here. And I'll kind of tighten this up a bit. Something like that should do for now, I think. And this, I will, I guess since it's going to be relatively heavy traffic, I'll just bring it into the heavy roundabout, or a heavy traffic roundabout, and it'll float over the water a little bit, that's fun. It's aesthetics. I can pretend. And we'll just, I think it should be okay having like a 3-lane to a 3-lane. I don't think they'll really use it like that, but I guess in reality, well, no, I can do this. Much better ways to go about that. So I can maybe do, you know, one goes straight onto this, one will go straight off of this. Then there'll be one that goes, you know, like off into the part where we'll start building, and then we can do. I'm trying to think of what to do with this. Obviously, there's 3 lanes. Oh wait, of course. Perfect. I can do that. And for this, I can have, you know, the 2 going into that. Actually, that's fine because they can just spread out to the 3 lanes, so that's not a problem. And then obviously that'll build into an area. We don't need that for now. Well, we need this for now, because we obviously don't have the area just yet. And then they can spin around and get to what they need, which should go fine. For the meantime, I believe these tend to work for the most part. If not, I can sort of refigure them to a degree. Traffic's a part that I really enjoy, but I would not say it's my strong suit. So let's go ahead and get to this. And then this can just basically, it'll come right into a sort of bit like this, and it'll just go, I guess, 2 ways. So we'll go ahead and turn this back on. There we go. So it can have the 2 ways to go in, and obviously I'm wanting a way out of here, but that's something that I can actually maybe just do like this. I'll do a 2-laner. Maybe something like that. So yeah, just like that and out. That should be okay. And yeah, I mean, no one will be taking that, but I can just ensure that they shouldn't by doing this. So, you know, this only goes to, you know, these bits and this way. And that should sort that out. I hope I did that right. Yeah, okay. I keep forgetting to use the proper controls sometimes. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're going to be good, I think. And then this is going to become very, very grid. Because I think that's going to be the best way to do it. And I don't necessarily want to make it, I don't think I want to make it like a very tight area. How did I manage that? Let's just do that. I don't necessarily want to make it a very tight area either. I kind of want to give them a little bit of space, so it doesn't become a problem like in the other ones where, you know, we're kind of like everyone's butting heads a bit, I guess. That sort of works. Make traffic move maybe a little bit smoother. Something like this. Will this fit in the middle? Okay, I was gonna say that's awfully big. Maybe. So this is kind of my thought process, which I've never actually done this before for some reason. But this seems like something that may work. Maybe. There we go. And then that's like an easy way through to the other bits of road, which we could actually do. I guess a bit of this wouldn't hurt, like the smaller roads. There we go. I didn't realize I did the upgraded roads, but since I already did, might as well. And I realize I've done that with a 2-lane, and that's fun because I'm gonna fix it. There we go. And that should be a good little starting area, but obviously the demand is already higher than what we have, so I'm going to go ahead and plan accordingly. I wish I had a copy and paste sort of thing, which I thought I did, but I wouldn't even know how to use it at this point anymore, so it's probably best that I don't. But we'll just build out something like this. Go. And there. Maybe, I don't really want to do it there and there because it'll just make it more congested. But that's a pretty good start, I think. That should be a lot of business. And we'll go and make sure that we have power coming over here, which is obviously going to be very much needed. We'll just steal from here. Put it there, and then our first batch of industry can go here. And we'll need, we already actually have a bit of water over here, which is good. We ran the sewage here originally. We'll just do that. On down. And again, it doesn't have to connect up. It's just kind of nice to have it done that way. And we'll sort of future-proof it, I guess, with that. Because it doesn't hurt. So I guess that's a good place to start it up and see if anyone starts building in. Because we have the demand, and this seems to be working good, so that's a plus. There we go. The demand starts a little bit, and while we're over here, because we are in a foresty area, we will need this. I'm gonna put 2 of them down. We'll go ahead and have police station on over here too, because that'll be a necessity as well, which is a little bit better suited there in the middle. So that should reach. We'll go ahead and bring some of our buses coming over this way as well from the neighborhoods. We'll start a new line. Don't know if having a huge line actually makes anything bad. I've not noticed. Like, it seems sometimes when I just make one that's really giant, it tends to work out. I don't know why. But I guess we'll find out if it's a bad thing or not. And then we'll just bring it on over here, I guess. Into here. And now we know where I started it. Is that it? Sure. There we go. I need to resituate. Oh, my butt's going numb. And my chair's very squeaky as well. But there we go. So that's a bit of something. Moved over this way, so hopefully that'll be a little bit better when we start putting some in here, which we'll do now. We'll go ahead and have this all good to go. Just literally all of it. There we go.
This is the classics.
Alright,
The city's
so that's done. That should be building in. And this can then... kind of what I want to do it in a... And this, it will be gone. Alright. Oh, and we're full on garbage again. Great. We're so close to hitting that, though, but I'm going to have to build another landfill just to make sure no one leaves. Hopefully it'll work over here as well. Which they'll need it over here anyways, so that's fine. We've lost power, but that's okay, because we can fix that. I guess we can just branch it across this road. I can't tell you how many times they've lost power. Ridiculous amount of times, really. Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, the firehouse, obviously, it could use a bit of something, but there's other places that could use it right now, so we'll go ahead and relocate them to over here. There we go. It's not our best work we've ever done, you can tell, but it's going okay, and that's good enough with me. And I guess really, yeah, we'll have to start moving everything over that way again. So is this connected to the grid? It is. So everything will still stay on. And we'll, I guess I could put this semi-close to where it needs to be. So, you know, it's pretty easy for the trucks to deliver. And coal power plants we'll keep for now. I'll probably forget to ever delete them. Maybe I'll pause it while I'm doing this. Just because it does freak out a little bit. Alright. And get our oil power plant over here. Can't speak today very well, apparently, even though I did okay earlier. And a recycling center as well. Can just jimmy on up beside that. And yeah, so that should be fun. Everything seems to be okay. We can move this up, just up and out to here, because I don't think we'll be building much over there. I think that's more dedicated to just a road and stuff for now, because we don't really want to build too much too close to that. Oh no. I swear this happens every day. Bloody trees. Why? Ridiculous. I'll take those away, because they're not really an issue anymore. And we'll slowly fill this area in. This will become a new housing area. A very grid housing area, which is probably good because it means we can pack people in like sardines a bit. But yeah, we're on our way. There's a lot of buses there. Oh, that is why is it so congested? Is it just everyone trying to get to the stop? Oh jeez, do I have too many buses? I don't know. You know what? That's a problem for another day. Maybe I need the place or the roads with the bus lanes. I don't know. See, I fixed some problems, and I just make a whole lot more. I think it's exactly what I've done here. Yeah, I could probably use the... I guess these roads are a little bit small now. Like one-way roads are a bit tiny for the amount of population that we're sort of getting up to. I wouldn't really consider that a big population, but it seems to be enough to be messing with us. Alright, so we need a bit of commercial. We can go ahead and add that into here. You'll notice a lot of times I'll notice a problem. I know that it is a problem. And then I'll just pretend that it's going to be okay. And, you know, we'll see what happens. 'Cause that's a problem when we get there. That's how I'm looking at it for now. Extra positivity, you know. But yeah, we shouldn't have many cars here anyways. I guess they're all... Yeah, see, I'm not sure why he would be here. So it's technically electric cars only. Only if it's... I mean, I guess they're still allowed to come in even if they own it or something. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Even if they just own it, but wanted it to be pure. But yeah, I do want to definitely encourage backing. That has a lot of buses. Why is there so many buses? Is there too many bus slots? Do I have too many? I guess because all of them are having to basically go through here to get out. I really don't know. I guess so. I am mildly tempted to connect this bit with the bridge now instead of all, like, you know, just having multiple ways of going around that. I am tempted just to delete this in general because I'm not really a fan of it. And it doesn't seem like a necessity anymore. But, you know, I don't know how busy it's going to get later on when I start doing stuff. So I may just leave it be for now. I feel like this needs, yeah, there needs to be another way out of here. I don't really want to go through the promenade, but I guess I could because it doesn't really hurt to do so. Just something like that. And then just up over to here. Because, yeah, I mean, a lot of places have this. And you can just kind of walk through and everything. Did I use a one-way? Because that looks like a one-way. Small one-way, yes. Yes, I did. Alright, that's fun. Where's the thing I'm actually looking for here? I lose all my roads so quickly. 4-lane. Actually, how much bigger is that? Out of limits, dang it. Because that might actually be what we need to upgrade to eventually, but yeah, that's definitely going to take over this area pretty heavily. Maybe that is a bit much. I thought I had a smaller road with the bicycle lanes that wasn't a one-way. 1-lane supports local traffic, of course. 2-lane with bicycle lanes. I mean, I've kind of already made the decision here, I think, and I think it'll be okay. I was kind of hoping they'd go around this a bit more. Are all the buses stopping here, or maybe I just need to delete this one? Don't know. Jeez. Yeah, it seems like every single bus is stopping there. Can I maybe upgrade just that bit to have like a road with a bus lane? This is a very big road, I think. Yeah, I don't really want to do, because there's nothing else, or no one else that can go through that one. I don't know if that would be too much. I think I'm just going to delete that bus line. I know it's being used, but I'm not really sure how to get around that one. Maybe I can drag it and move it somewhere else. Like up over here, maybe. Get them on this bit instead. Maybe get them a little bit farther away as well. Can I not? I guess you can't really move it on a bridge, can you? That may have made it worse. Ah, Jesus. I guess the new lot that I've now installed isn't helping either. I promise I'll eventually get used to this. Maybe I'll go back to this. I've never been more confused in my life of how to sort this out. I guess, yeah, maybe it'll take just moving that line, because that has a lot of buses. Is that all done? Yeah, that seemed to move them out of the area. I guess maybe that was just too small of a road for what I was doing there. I think maybe the 2 lanes may come back to bite me at some point. Oh wow, this is filled up pretty greatly. Didn't quite realize. Oh, and this is... Ooh. Yeah, I didn't really think of that through, actually. Didn't really think it would back up that much being a lot, but I guess it makes sense to do so. I guess the best thing to do here would be have multiple ways in. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Like the people going back here can use another sort of road. Maybe. This is just gonna be a whole lot of trial and error. There we go. Something like that, maybe. Just hoping to get some people maybe avoiding this. But still may just be the most direct route, because it is quite a long way. And they do prefer the most direct route always. So yeah, I don't think that's going to work. As much as I may want it to. Maybe the best thing to do is to take this away. And then the exit point can be here. So a little less traffic of going both ways. And then we'll maybe make some one-ways happen here. So let's see. Where's the 6-lane one-ways? Is this it? Yeah. So maybe something like you have to go right. And this. So that to take away that. But I don't really want them going this way either.
The classics, where we harp on the chordists and
maybe just that's the best thing to do. Always having them going that way from both sides. Then they just choose if they go straight or the right. Because that should work in theory, I think. In my head, that makes sense. Is this all backed up? It is. I guess that's the problem we get with the small roads. And there are lots, so that's actually, again, that makes sense. Which, it's weird, I probably shouldn't put a roundabout when there's just lots there, but I've done it. But I think that'll be okay. Now to collect the garbage here, they have to come out here, go around, go through this entire thing. It's been, okay. Questionable decisions. But I have a way to fix this, and it's just going to literally be an alleyway. But it's going to work. So we can make a little alleyway here. And I realize that's going to cut the power, so I don't want to... But that's also going to make a lot there. But no one else should be using this except the truck people. So it shouldn't even be a lot, really. There's no need. So I wish that kind of... There we go. A little cleaner looking. And then we'll go ahead and reconnect this to the power. And it'll be like nothing happened at all. Hopefully. Is that still all good? Yeah, it is. So that means in theory, should be able to, the truck should be able to just come back here and then go around. I think. Not for these, obviously. But that's a problem for another time. Oh boy. Oh, why is this all going dead? What? Is something not connected here? Ah. Yeah, because the place shut down, of course. I was wondering what was going on there. So yeah, wow, we have lost a lot of population, which is not great. We managed to actually jump down like 1,000 people. It was the complete opposite of what we wanted, which is very awkward now. So I think it might be coming down to we need to pack some people in now, so we can get back to where we were. Because we do definitely want to be hitting that 7,500. So I'm going to go and pause just to not hurt us anymore, even though I think we'll level out. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and start building, I guess just 4 lanes would be ideal for this. A whole lot of 4 lanes and make a big community over here. Which I want to turn, oh no, that's already back on, okay. I guess it's just getting the first one down. So there we go. And this is going to be the grid. That's what we'll call it. Okay, that is if I can do it correctly. Good start. I don't know. I don't even know if I can make myself do a grid. It has too many good opportunities to kind of look nice along here. It's the only problem. Yeah. We'll still be able to pack it. We'll just grid off this bit, but for now, you know, it'll have at least a nice shape and everything. There we go. And then we can grid on the inside. That's the compromise. And I'm going to keep it 4-lane all the way through. I'm going to see if that helps with traffic, because I've not actually tested it as residential traffic ways. But, you know, it seems like a good way to see if it's actually worth it. Let's turn it off. Something like that, just to avoid having too many different intersections. But we'll kind of connect them up, like, you know, little places like that. That'd be fine. I think I have something here. Here. This is sort of me wanting to pack it in as much as I can. Use that again. And then back to this. Because I can't bring myself to do just a proper grid. First of all, I'm impatient. Second of all, I'm impatient. But I think this is still good. And it'll have a bit more character to it once it's all like done out. The only I mean, there is a lot of positives to the grid system, because you can obviously fit in the parks and everything much easier. But you know, there's positives to this. It's fun. It's weird. I definitely could have fit a whole lot more people in that and been a lot more efficient. But you know, it is what it is. And maybe, why not? Just to make it awkward. And then I guess, yeah, the connection to this will just be a let's do a little roundabout off this. I think that's fair. And but I think what I might do is delete these bits and turn it into a 4-lane just off it. There we go. And then just because it's obviously better to have multiple ways on and off, that should do. And then that should be fine. Alright. Let's get this all fixed up. Let me go ahead and just fix this because it's going to bother me. And let's do this. I guess this is the one bad thing about the grid is the water efficiency isn't quite there. Doesn't help that I'm also really lazy with it, I guess. There we go. So that should be connected to all of that. And I'll go ahead and throw down a few parks and stuff here and there. See if I can't make all the area happy, just so I don't have to destroy houses to do this later on. So that would be pretty good. And then maybe one more right here. And then maybe we can put one out here. That should just about do it. Why not a carousel in the middle of nowhere? And then we can go ahead and, because we'll need electric. That'll be hooked up there. And then, there we go. guess it would be good to do it. Maybe all of here. I think that's a good start, and then I can just brush in the rest of this. And then the rest can be, we'll do like commercial through here. I don't want that. I want that to be that. That to be, oh, that to be that. And then, there we go. And that actually wouldn't be so bad to turn into that. I think we should be good to go, hopefully. And that'll hopefully link up pretty quick with the old power. I'll fill in things as needed, but I'm hoping this will bring a lot of people in and kind of recoup where we've sort of had some issues here. I don't know what the main issue was with losing all the people. I didn't really pay attention. I don't know if it was when we went down on the power grid for a while. I don't know if I did something there or what exactly it was, but this seems to be evaporating. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems to be evaporating kind of slowly. I'd be curious to see if it does that actually. And this is obviously going to need some medical stuff when the time comes, so let's see if we can maybe fill this in with that, and then this, and then maybe a police station as well to sort of get close to the power. There we go, it's linking up a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but we're getting there, I think. Maybe if I put some in here, we'll get something. But yeah, hopefully this just slowly kind of fills itself in. Or quickly. Quickly would be nice right now. Okay, maybe that'll link that up. There we go. Alright, I think that's everything linked up, luckily. We'll put this in here just to make them happy. Alright. There we go. So the land value should be increasing here as well because of adding those in. Which I'm hoping will help considerably. So this seems to be working okay for now. Obviously they have to come a bit of a weird way in, but there is a direct path in, and then there's also the direct path from this if they really want to do it, so there's multiple ways. Alright. Oh, I hope this works. I guess, you know, we could do something with this eventually. There's not much here yet. I guess we could just make it a little commercial area like on this river. Because it won't hurt it. We've got the people now coming in, so we'll make like little bus routes over in here. It might make it a little more appealing to people as well. So we can make like, you know, start there, come around this way. That might be a bit close because they can walk that. Coming this way. Do like, you know, do like a bit of a rounds and then complete itself. So they have like an internal one. And then we can make one that maybe starts just on this main road. Goes up over to here. Maybe it can make its way into here. Oh, is that a one-way? Because it's acting like, yeah, like it wants to spin around, not just to go that way. That's very odd. I'm not sure why it would want to go the complete opposite way than that. Okay. Huh. That's really weird. Maybe that's where kind of like our issue was lying earlier. I don't know. So where did I start this? I started over here, going to here. Can maybe bring it up here and then into... How would it get into here? It's kind of hard to see this. I probably should make these different colors. I kind of forget that you can do that. I will do that next time I'm messing with this. Maybe I'll just make it that for now, actually. Just a short little bus route. And see why. Oh wait, this is still okay, that makes sense. So actually just turning into that. Let me go back to this bus route. See if I can't manage to change that. Where's the bus? There it is. Well, that's actually changed a lot already, I think. Oh, there we go. We got back to 7,500. Perfect. Okay, we got there. We may have had a big mess up, but now we have the high density residential, the high density commercial, and the office zones. We have blimps, which I forgot is completely is a thing. We have all this amazing stuff as well. So we can actually get some more people educated, which is good. Yeah, we've got like a little bit of things to do, which I think will help a lot. The metro, so we can start, you know, kind of dabbling in that. Maybe a little bit less of the buses, just because, you know, they're I'm terrible with the lines. But that might be good. But yeah, this is slowly coming together. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. That took me forever trying to figure out what I was doing, and again, we're not making like the most amount of progress in the world, but we're getting there. It's slowly going, but slowly but surely, I guess. One thing that I would like to do next time, I think, is I would like to go ahead and do flood walls all up and down this, just because they do look nice. I don't know how to make them. Maybe it's this one. The key? Is it the key that looks nice? It is the key that looks nice, because the flood wall is like a bit much, isn't it? It's like this real big thing. Yeah, we don't really want that. But it would be nice to have like a key, so I think I'm maybe like next time put in a lot of this. But yeah, it's hard to obviously fit it in everywhere because of certain things, but I think we can make it like nice and pretty, maybe. Kind of like not quite. Can I make it like, yeah, I was thinking that might work. See, like, you know, that's a nice looking little thing to have. Kind of tidies up the shoreline, makes it look all pretty. Something like that, just kind of on the way down. Hopefully that doesn't like break everything. For some reason I have a feeling it's going to. Maybe something like here as well. Oh, I'm here. That's kind of where I started it. Right to the end for now. I think that looks pretty nice. Can we actually get up under this with it? Okay, it's not the greatest thing in the world because that road is a bit low. Oh, that road is very low, actually. I didn't quite realize before. Actually, I think I can do this. Using page up to try to get it off the ground a bit. There we go. That sort of helps a bit. There we go. Managed to work it out. I don't think that affects that. It's just going through, like clipping through it right now. Perfect. And out to here. There we go. It's a bit janky. Just the way I like it. There we go. Wasn't the worst thing in the world, was it? I'm almost tempted because there's no huge purpose for this sort of roundabout and everything anymore. Just to make it a straight line through, like with the 6 lane all the way through, and then, you know, just like little off branches to it. But I guess we'll see. We'll try it out next time and see what happens, and probably fail miserably, as we do. But that's all part of the journey. Nonetheless, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed another episode of Cities and Coffee. In the next one, we'll be trying to make a little bit more progress, and hopefully, I mean, we've already, just since we've been talking about stuff, we've gone up considerably, so the next time that we level up is 11,000, which will also get us many good things, so we should be getting there soon enough. And yeah, we'll do what we can and figure out the best way to go about things. But I really look forward to getting some of these placed down, which I'm going to do now, because just in case I forget next time. It's very possible I will forget, so we'll be getting that done now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.